This episode is brought to you by Sinner Greens. Sinner Greens live a much healthier life with this refreshing, renewing, revitalizing drink, especially for these hot summer days. It was so hot a while ago. I had a glass of Sinner Greens. Ice cold Sinner Greens. So delicious. I'm gonna drink some of this right now. So refreshing. I'm gonna finish this all. Check it out. Yummy, delicious, and so healthy. Sinner Greens. Sinner Greens doesn't have any sugar. It has stevia, which means that it's very healthy if you're trying to control your blood sugar, and is better than drinking Starbucks. In fact, I went to Starbucks a while ago and I asked them, hey, do you have any Sinner Greens Starbucks? And Starbucks said, no, we don't have Sinner Greens. Sinner Greens? What on earth are you talking about? What's Sinner Greens? And I simply said to them, Sinner Greens has no approved therapeutic claims. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Moving right forward, and we know. Move in the centaurs, move in the angels, angels move free spaces. Move in with the centaurs. Oops, we're gonna have to fix her wings again. Oh yeah, her wings just keep falling off. Here we go. Here come the centaurs. There's the centaur with his attack, the double attack on the angel. Did he deal 3 points of damage to her? Ouch. There we go now, moving with the archer now. Archer will ping this guy with his archer and bow for damage to this dude. What will he do? And here comes ring bearer time, ring bearer time. Moving the ring bearers forward, yeah. Oh yeah, sounds like a fun game, guys, but we actually got a comment from one of our users, and he wanted an extensive learn to play video to teach us on how to actually play Mageknight Commander, because Mageknight Commander does not follow the official rules of Mageknight. It's a different way of playing the game, and with Mageknight Commander, what we do is we make sure we okay, if you're familiar with EDH, okay, it's just like the original rules play like EDH or Commander in Magic, but here we play like Modern, Standard, and Pioneer in Magic the Gathering. Fast-paced play, you need less figures, you need less space to play, and the rules are extremely simple. Okay, now let's start with the setup. You need an 18 by 18 terrain board. These terrain boards are available through Maximum Crank Workshop by contacting Orpheus Blade, and you can order them through Maximum Crank Workshop, and normally it takes them about a week to make one of these things, but they're absolutely gorgeous. They're 3D boards. Okay, so now I'm using this board as an example because it has grid lines, it has blocks that you can clearly see. Now, there are other boards which also have grid lines, but they're barely visible. Some of them don't have them visible at all. So, if you're using those boards, okay, just use this as your reference. 1 inch. Okay, so this is your reference when you are moving your units. Okay? Now, to set up a board, you are going to need 3 of these treasure chests in the middle of the board. So these treasure chests are in alternate win condition. And when you start your army, you are going to need 7 figures. So you're going to need 6 of your regular figures, and you will need a ring bearer. Now, your ring bearer is an alternate way of winning. Alright, so that's the setup. A board, 3 treasure chests, your units, so you can have up to 6 units, and your ring bearer. Now, here's where the fun begins. There are 3 ways to win the game. The first way to win the game is known as a commander victory. Now, one of your units, okay, the head unit, the one at the back, okay, this is going to be your commander. Your commander has 20 life points. Your regular units only have 6 life points. Right there. Now, if your commander takes 20 or more points of damage, your commander dies and you lose the game. If your units take 6 or more damage, they are eliminated from play. Just like that. Okay, getting it so far? Now, that is the first way of winning. The second way of winning is a treasure victory. Now, you gain a treasure victory if you collect from these treasure chests. If you can collect 10 or more gold coins, you win the game. How do you collect treasure? It's simple. Move your unit in front of a treasure chest. Roll 2 dice. That's the first roll. That's a 5. This is the second roll, which is a 1 or a skull. Now, as long as your first roll is higher than the second roll, you have successfully collected treasure. So you take the treasure chest away, and the result of the first roll, which is a 5, okay, that you collect that amount of gold coins. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got 5 gold coins right there. So you're almost winning. Now your opponent can also collect treasure. We're gonna roll 2 dice again. Roll 1, that's a 3. Yeah, let's see if we can get something higher. There, that's a 5. Okay? Now, if your first roll is lower than your second roll, your attempt to gain treasure has failed and your unit dies. You take the chest and your unit is eliminated from play. Okay? Clear so far? That is a treasure victory. Now let's get these coins out of the way. The last victory condition is known as a ring bearer victory. You gain the ring bearer victory if, let's say, for example, you guys just keep moving forward, attacking, defending. Now, your ring bearer, okay, can move forward. So this is on top of your 1 movement. Your face. Now, when your ring bearer goes here to the other end of the map, you win the game. If he survives your opponent's attacks, if he moves to the other end of the map without dying, you win the game. So those are the 3 victory conditions of this game. Alright, so now we are going to the next lesson, movement. Units can move 1 inch or 1 square at a time. Okay, so regular units can move 1 inch or 1 square at a time. If you are in an area with limited visibility grids, you can just use this measurement and move them 1 inch at a time. Right? Now, mounted units with horses can move 2 squares or 2 inches. Flying units are the best because these flying units can move up to 3 squares at a time. Okay, that is movement. Now, after movement, let's try moving. Okay, he moves 3 squares. He moves 1 square. She moves 3 squares. He moves 1 square. Now, we are going to learn battle, how to attack. When a regular unit attacks, roll 1 6-sided dice. If you get a skull, or if you get a 6, the enemy unit is automatically killed. And your unit moves forward. Okay? Now, let's just say he did not get a skull or a 6. Let's just say he got a 3. Your unit, the enemy unit takes 3 points of damage. It still survives, but if it takes 3 damage more, the unit dies. Units may also counterattack enemy units, like so. When they counterattack, they still keep the damage with them. Alright, there. That's pretty much the basics of Mageknight Commander. So it's just moving units, collecting treasure, and right, so at least you guys have an idea of how the game actually works. And by the way, flying units cannot collect treasure. It would be so unfair if they can just go in front and get treasure. So you're gonna see a bunch of other strategies. You're gonna see armies which can freeze the enemy units so that the ring bearers can move forward. You are going to see armies which have range units which can just shoot at the enemy commander. Oh, and by the way, I forgot, range units, the archers, these guys, when they attack, okay, they can attack units which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares away. So if an enemy is like here, so okay, he can use his ranged attack and just smash opponents with their arrows. Okay, so that's another unit type known as the ranged unit type. There we go. So that's basically the basics in a nutshell. We're gonna have more Learn to Play episodes really soon. So stay tuned for more of that. Sly Guy TV. Don't forget to subscribe. Kaboom! Oh yeah.